You can actually make TM1 faster in a number of ways. The first thing I'd always look at is your network performance. If you have intermittent dropouts in your network, and you can tell this just by doing a recursive ping, that'll often result in issues with TM1 and Excel crashing quite often. So the first thing to always look at is your Excel connection. The other thing is to look at how your TM1 model's been built. If it hasn't been built with best practices in mind, specifically around feeders, you're going to see a bit of a slow slow responsive cube view when you're typing numbers in. Another way to make TM1 faster is to look at the server's configuration. Make sure you've got parallel interaction enabled from TM1 5.2 onwards, and if you're using 10.2, make sure you've enabled the new empty queue configuration. That is the configuration that allows you to use multi-threads for a single user request. A common barrier to good performance with TM1 is often a lack of understanding around how we should construct reports in Excel for TM1. You've got to look at making sure you've got just the minimal amount of data in one spreadsheet and you're using a subset picker so that you can actually change your elements as you need to, as opposed to having the same report copied and pasted down the page looking at each different cost center. And I see that quite often. A good way to evaluate whether your environment could be faster or not is to look at the way up between calculating things live and using rules or using processes to move data around and manipulate data. Often we err on the side of writing too many rules because we want everything to be live when it doesn't even necessarily have to be. By making something a process, sure, it'll run when you tell it to, but it's a lot less load in the environment for kind of the real-time calculations.